Hello there, how's it? Karabo in the building. Whoop whoop. Anyway, Nekwatlauring, you know what, guys? Everybody knows in this world, if at all you've been listening to me for any amount of time, that I'm single. Like, I'm yet to get married, and that's just like a general thing. Anyway, whatever. I keep getting these dreams and visions literally all day and night where I am in this glorious wedding gown, chata grand vibes type establishment thing. Beautiful gown, richly white, and there's always a crown associated with it, like, like a tiara. There are some brides who rock that stuff type thing. And I'm very, very doubtful at the present moment of what's going on because I've been persecuted for so long and I don't know whether I'm coming or going. And I also don't know when I'm going to get out of this rut. Okay, that's what's good. Yeah, so because I'm single, I don't know how to interpret those dreams. I'm literally in some kind of a limbo state. I'm confused. I do not know if that speaks of my impending wedding to Christ, because we're going in the rapture, or if God is saying he's going to fix my life and then I'm going to marry a random dude here in these streets. And I say random because I'm so upset at guys, but please understand that if I were to get married to a man, I'd probably be very excited. Right now, I can't foresee myself being a doting bride because I'm just upset at everybody. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know between those two. And guys, God knows when you are kind of torn or confused about something, even if you don't pray about it. About 2 nights ago, I got into prayer mode vibes. I'm always in prayer mode vibes, but after seeing that vision, because I keep saying it all day long, even when I'm languishing, I just come out of trying to ward off some death curse. Even when I'm languishing and I'm getting nightmares because of occult activity, I just keep getting these little flash visions and dreams of me being in a wedding gown. And I therefore understand that some kind of form of breakthrough is coming through. So I then entered into a mild little murmur. And I was like, I don't know because I'm single. Literally all I said in that murmur, which was somewhat of a prayer, was, I don't know because I'm single. I said to God, I don't know what you're saying because I'm single. Are you saying that you're going to break me through out of this, and then I'm going to go on right ahead into the meadows, jump up and down like a deer in a doe with some dude that is going to put a ring on my finger, and we're going to go into the sunset and have some babies, and then I will get old and life will just have happened, and there will be a time in my history when I never fathomed I could be this happy in love? Or is this the wedding supper? Is this the wedding of heaven, the be all and end all, the situation up in the sky? Okay, what are you showing me? I need to know what to labor on, what to hope for. I need to know whether to have a kaleidoscopic view that looks well into the future, or to just kind of wait hang ten like a cheeky ass out of a bus stop waiting to get collected by some proverbial heavenly bus. Okay, went and prayed that prayer. I didn't really actually pray it. I was just thinking it for the better part of the time, but I suppose Christ receives it as prayer. And then today again, I got that same flash vision. He heard what I said last night as I was wondering, but I'm single, so I don't know. If I was a married woman and I kept getting flash visions of me being in a wedding gown, I would understand thoroughly that it means the rapture, but I'm still single. So both situations or scenarios could come to pass. You know what I'm saying? Either of those scenarios could be true of me. Do you understand? And then this evening is currently the wee hours of the morning. I'm in all-night prayer all throughout the month because I am fasting against all the darkness that is around right now, right? So give them it's past 3 actually right now. But just before midnight, not just before, but the hours prior to midnight, maybe 10 p.m. or whatever, I then got a flash vision yet again. Literally as I just blink my eyes, I see this crown of glory, this beautiful, glorious crown with a wedding gown, me rocking it and stuff. Okay, cool beans and banana peels. I got that flash vision, and after that flash vision, I then saw myself entered again into thought along the lines of, I don't know what it means. Am I getting married to a dude here on earth, or is it God? Are we getting in the boat, proverbial per se? Now I'm saying Noah's Ark. What's going down? And then I had another flash vision immediately afterwards. You guys know I came out of a frankly catastrophic, almost wannabe relationship, wannabe marriage with some dude from the US that wreaked quite a lot of havoc in my life. Gavudu. This guy, it was a vision that I had ne. Ke dutse mo pela hae, at the beach side, like at the ocean side or something, basically looking out into the ocean. And I was knelt down in prayer, frustrated by the fact that I was sitting next to him. I did not want to be next to him, and I felt stranded and trapped being next to him. I don't eat some kind of indication of sorcery, but as I was in this knelt position, on me appeared, literally, it's like I was wearing plain clothes, and then as I was praying, knelt next to him, a glorious gown with what do they call this thing, this flowy thing that covers the face. It appeared on me. It started from the head go godimo, went all the way down and became a glorious gown that I was wearing in that knelt position. Even a bouquet of flowers appeared. I was in a posture ya tabelo, and inside my palms then there appeared a bouquet of flowers. I was next to a man that for the life of me I would definitely never marry, and I was next to him in frustration, praying against all the sorcery in this world, all the darkness that has encircled me, and all the basically persecution and the taking of my person for granted, especially by men, of the fact that I'm older. First and foremost, I'm 38 years old, and secondly, I am hurt, I'm broken. So they have very exploitatively and opportunistically tried to worm their way into my life, realizing that I'm like 20,000 for the price of one. And the situation is an abomination to Emmanuel, because I've been purified and cleansed and made perfect, or rather I've been made prepared and ready for his sake and his face and his glory. And if it all were to get married here on earth, it would be for a son of God that indeed in and of himself has been getting groomed, to, I guess, receive a bride like me. So it would be a travesty for me to just marry any random dude that thinks ukuthi first come first serve, especially such being just so oratang witchcraft and stuff like that. And I appeared next to this guy, and like I said, I didn't appear next to him. I was next to him. I was in prayer, feeling frustrated by being next to him. All of a sudden, a gown grew on my body, or it became like my outfit changed. And I was like holding a bouquet in my hands next to this man, while he did not transform in any way. He was still in his plain clothes, and like I said, I was at the beach, looking at the beach. God, that's like the sea of humanity. I'm currently looking at the world from a vantage point that is distanced from it, and all I can gauge out of the world is it's a rotten, fallen place, and I can't handle it, I can't deal. It sucks. It basically bites like quite violently, right? It is cantankerous. There's clamor, the sea, the tossing sea. There is no rest, thus saith the Lord, for the wicked. And humanity is often described as the sea. And I was at the beach looking at the sea with this guy. He's also a little bit of a lone ranger, but it is not out of choice. With him, it is. Type establishment thing, and I suddenly grew a wedding gown, and he didn't. Wheat among the tares. He is a professing Christian. I am also a professing, but I'm a true believer. He isn't. Wheat among the tares, and there is going to be a separation. God was showing me a dream where I was wearing a wedding gown next to someone that couldn't possibly end up my husband, and yet I was next to him. So he was confirming to me that your husband is an eternal one. It is a heavenly husband that you are about to be wed to, not an earthly one. He confirmed to me that yes, Karabo, you are single on earth, and you could possibly marry a man here on earth, but the wedding gown that I keep on showing you is a heavenly one. It's not an earthly one. Also chatindo that here on earth. You're going home. I believe that. I guess time will tell. I'm signing out.